Several governors in this country who are serving their second term in office will not be eligible to run again in 2022. And there are very many. And most of them have actually decided to stay in power. Some of them are planning to run for the regional government in case it will be proposed in the new constitution. Some of them are planning to run as senators, and some of them are also planning to run as members of parliament in 2022. So today I want us to go through the governors we have in this country who are serving their second term and those who are planning to continue remaining in power after 2022. Let's go to coast. In the coastal region, we have only 3 governors who are serving in their second term. The Kwale governor is serving his second term. Mombasa governor Hassan Joho is serving his second term. And Kilifi governor Amason Kingi is also serving his second term. Hassan Joho is positioning himself to be appointed prime minister, deputy prime minister in 2022. And Amason Kingi is actually planning to contest for the regional government to be the governor of the coastal region if it will be proposed in the Building Bridges initiative. And in case Hassan Joho will not be appointed one of the prime ministers, then his chances of being considered for a cabinet secretary are so high. Amason Kingi is also going to be considered likely for a cabinet secretary in case the regional government will not be implemented in the Building Bridges initiative. So those are how the governors from coastal region are planning to continue staying in power. Let's go to Nyanza. In Nyanza, the Kisii governor is serving his second term. The Nyamira governor is serving his second term. Okoto Bado of Migori is serving his second term. The Sia governor is serving his second term. The Homa Bay governor is serving his second term. Only the Kisumu governor is serving his first term. The Nyamira governor, the Homa Bay governor, and the Kisii governor don't have any plans beyond 2022. But 2 governors are planning to continue staying in power after 2022. Colonel Rasanga is planning to run either as a member of parliament for Alego Usonga, and is also planning to run as a senator for Siaya, and is pronounced this severally. The Migori governor is intending to run as the regional governor in 2022. If that will not work, then is planning to run for either the Senate or member of parliament for Oriri constituency. He's planning to do that because he believes that if he leaves power, he will have problems. So he wants to continue staying in a place where he can still have kind of powers. So Okoto Bado is likely to be the next member of parliament for Oriri constituency, currently being held by my friend Mark Nyamita. Or he can decide to go for the Senate. But we all know that currently he's facing a lot of challenges. So that's how the 2 governors from Nyanza, Okoto Bado and Rasanga, are planning to stay in power in 2022. Let's go to Rift Valley. In Rift Valley, Turkana governor Nanok is serving his second term. Mandago is serving his second term. Kericho governor is serving his second term. The Samburu governor is serving his second term. The Trans Nzoia governor is serving his second term, most of them. And even the Narok governor is also serving his second term. But out of all this, only 2 governors have expressed their interest in staying in power. That is Governor Jasfat Nanok. Nanok is hoping to be appointed a cabinet secretary in William Ruto's government in 2022. If that will not happen, then Nanok is also hoping to be the regional governor for the entire Rift Valley. Mandago has made it very clear that for him, he would want to be the next senator of Uasin Gishu. So those two governors are the only ones who are likely to stay, depending on how the constitution is going to be changed, also on the way governments are going to be formed beyond 2022. But none of them is intending to run as a member of parliament. Mandago is still a very young senate, a very young governor. Sasa Mandago aliwauliza juzi, yeye ataenda wapi? Let's go to the larger Mount Kenya region, basically central. Let's begin with the central. Let me just put it, the larger Mount Kenya region. Tharaka Nithi, first term governor. Meru, first term governor. Embu, Wambora, second term. Nyeri, one term. Serving first term. Kirinyaga, one term. First term. Laikipia, first term. So in the larger Mount Kenya region, only two governors are serving their second term. Embu governor, Governor Wambora, and the Muranga governor, Mwangi wa Iria. Mwangi wa Iria is hoping to be elected the next president of the Republic of Kenya. If that will not happen, Mwangi wa Iria is positioning himself to play a key role in the next government, either as a cabinet secretary or even as a vice president or even as a deputy governor. I mean, as a deputy prime minister. So the two governors from central Kenya and the larger Mount Kenya region, of all the governors from the larger Mount Kenya region, only one is planning to stay in power. And of course, in the entire country, only central Kenya and the larger Mount Kenya region witnessed several of their governors going home in the first term. Let's get to Western. In Western Kenya, we have the Busia, Ojamong, serving second term. We have the Kakamega governor, Wycliffe Oparanya, serving second term. We have the Vihiga governor, serving first term. And we have the Bungoma governor, also serving his first term. Of all those governors, only two are intending to stay. Ojamong is planning to run as a member of parliament in one of the constituencies in Teso. He comes from Teso. He is intending to run as a member of parliament in 2022. Oparanya is hoping to be the regional governor. If that will not happen, Oparanya is likely to be either one of the deputy prime ministers. If not, Oparanya is going to be a very serious cabinet secretary under Raila Odinga government. Let's go to Nairobi. Nairobi, Mike Sonko serving his first term. So still he can run, but I'm told Sonko is likely to go to Machakos to contest there. Because Nairobi, there's a lot of uncertainty. It's not very clear whether Nairobi is still going to be a county, whether it's going to be a metropolitan, and if it's going to be a metropolitan, how are the numbers going to be played out? How are numbers going to play out? Because from the way Nairobi metropolitan is designed, a lot of things are going to change. So Mike Sonko, being a first-term governor, doesn't have interest there. Eastern, we have three governors. The governor for Machakos, the governor for Makueni, and the governor for Kitui. The governor for Kitui, Charity Ngilu, is serving her first term. The governor for Makueni, Professor Kivutha Kibwana, is serving his second term. But Kivutha Kibwana wants to be the next president of the Republic of Kenya. So far, he has not declared, he has not expressed any interest in being a regional governor. At the same time, Alfred Mutua has expressed his interest in becoming the next president of the Republic of Kenya. But I've also talked to a few guys who are close to Alfred Mutua, and they've always told me that Alfred Mutua is also positioning himself to be considered for a cabinet secretary. Remember, most cabinet secretaries, some of them will come from parliament and some outside parliament. And that's why some of the governors like Obado, Rasanga, and Rajamong are actually intending to run for a member of parliament or senate. Once elected, then they can easily be appointed cabinet secretary. Because if they're outside, it will be difficult for them to be appointed. Now let's go to Northeastern. In Northeastern, province, the former Northeastern province, there's only one governor who is serving his second term, Ali Roba. The governor for Garissa serving his first term. And of course, he might not even succeed again. And Ali Roba doesn't have any interest in national politics. So probably he might decide to go and contest for the regional governor. But it's still not very clear. So Northeastern, I don't want to get into there. Then you remember we have counties like Isiolo, we have counties like Lamu, which is in coast, first-term governors. So a lot of things are going to unfold. So so that's how some of these governors are planning to stay in office. I want to ask you a very simple question. Will you support your governor to become the Prime Minister of the Republic of Kenya? Or to become your next member of parliament? Or even your governor becoming your next senator? I want to see or hear from you guys. Thank you guys, and please, if you're watching this video for the first time, take a second or two and click subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And today, my son is having his birthday. So I want you guys to wish him or sing for him a happy birthday. Bye-bye.